And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cunningham is the point with Thompson on the wing. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now, here's Quickly. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
And it's Quickly missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harris, good.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
And finished off by Brown.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Barrett. Nobody near Barnes. No good from outside. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris a screen on Barrett. It's stolen by Barrett. He's all alone. All going up court. And that one's good, Barnes.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Over to the wing. Stewart passes to Harris. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Duren. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Stewart gets it to go.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Toronto trailing.
2 minutes left.
Quickly with it. Now Barrett. He's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Barnes. Barrett for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Craig, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Stewart. Clock at 4. And he comes up with the deuce.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And Barrett slams it in.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
With the assist.
Thompson against Quickly. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Harris setting the pick for Stewart. Harris with it. Brown on him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfishly.
Now Stewart. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pistons have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shots good by Duran.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Cunningham kicks to Harris. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And here is Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Beasley. Reed out there with Fontecchio. Then it's Ivy. And it's Moore in at the 3 slot. Fontecchio, Latre, the offensive rebound.
You have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Stan, you just said this. One thing about Fontecchio, he can flat out score the ball. Wow!
Yeah, Kevin, he's really a consistent shooter, but he can score in other ways as well. You'd like to see him get to the free throw line more, but that might just be a little nitpicky.
Finished off by Fontecchio.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Jake with it, for by Beasley. Back to Boucher. Offline with his 3. Detroit leading by 6. It's Beasley on the wing. And another 3 for Detroit.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Into the lane. Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Beasley for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Now more. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. And that one's good. Fontecchio.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pistons leading by 9. Now Ivy. Beasley outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Mitchell wide open. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Fontecchio passes to Ivy. Driving to the basket.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Raptors trail by 11. And the dunk by Dick.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's more. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Dick. And the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 11. Beasley finds Fontecchio. More in the corner. Beasley with a screen on Boucher. Here's Fontecchio. That 3 off the mark. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Here's Mitchell, and it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 7.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
A big-time effort for Malik Beasley. Providing a lot of energy for the Pistons. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. And it's quickly in at the point. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Thompson outside, spins, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. 6-point game. And he gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Cunningham sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Duran. And here's Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Thompson. Quickly covering. Broke loose. Stolen by Quickly. And the dunk by Barnes.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Offensive rebound. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Stewart. Back to Thompson, and stolen by Barnes. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Brown kicks to Barnes. Barrett with this screen on Stewart. Barnes. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duran, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, DA, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Such a smart offensive player. Harris in just the right spot there to finish on the break.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that'll be 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. The play will be
This is
reviewed.
the time now where the officials can review and closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Quickly. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Barnes sends it back. Here's Brown. And he lays it straight in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Thompson. Good, nice job down low. Thompson's got 10.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Barnes finds Quickly. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Brown the pass to Pirtle. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pirtle's got his first basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Beasley for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Brown against Beasley. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Pistons now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's Dick on the wing. Reed with the steal. That shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Paul Reed out there with Fontecchio. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Ivy. And it's more in at the small forward.
First team foul.
Pass to Abaji. And here's Boucher. For three, Mitchell. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. Here's Fontecchio. Bangs home the trifecta.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Dick wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Dick's got 6 in the quarter.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Moore. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors trail by 8. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Quickly against Cunningham. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And quickly drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Harris outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Malik Beasley.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Pistons now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Cunningham sets a screen for Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted taken.
Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 7 points for Scotty Barnes.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Stolen by Quickly. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Barnes against Duran. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Teardrop shot, and it's good. 2 points. And now just a 5-point Piston lead.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And the call, the coach's challenge has been issued. In a game like this, out of the wire, is what it's for.
This play is under review under NBA rules. 2 minutes on that.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Grady Diggs checked in for Bruce Brown. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
That's his third personal foul. 14 fouls.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Harris. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 51 seconds left in the game. Here's Dick. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Duran, that's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Hits it from 3-point range. Dick with the steal. Barrett for 3. No good. And so the Pistons take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting.
conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Bey in at the small forward.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Here's Quickly. Sinks that one from the post.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Hurdle against Brogdon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Shoots over Bey. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Valanciunas with a screen on Quickly. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barrett. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Valanciunas. Drives to the hoop. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
A little burst of athleticism from Jonas Valanciunas. You gotta love it when the big fella turns on the jets and drives to the cup.
Barrett against Bay. Barrett passes to Barnes. Knocked away. And stolen by Bay. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Valanciunas. And the shot goes. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Quickly finds Barrett. Back to Quickly. 3-pointer. Sarr pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite score.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brown for 3. He drops it from range.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Brogdon with a bucket.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Bay. Outside for Brogdon. Bay with a screen on Quickly. Back to Bay. The 3. Offensive rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Quickly outside. There's the triple. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Wizards. 3-point lead. Here's Valanciunas on the take.
Well, that's a grown man move right there. Jonas Valanciunas, there was nothing gentle about that one.
There's the block. Here's the break. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Valanciunas has got 8.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Quickly against Brogdon. Here's the pick. Koulibaly on the wing. Outside Brogdon. Now here's Koulibaly. Guarded by Quickly. And he makes it.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now here's Brown. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good on the triple. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Outside Koulibaly. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Jonas Valanciunas. He's been the guy. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Make some noise for him again.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Outside Dick. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Launches it. It's rebounded by Washington. Kuzma outside. Kispert outside. From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Dick. And he banks in the layup. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And that one's good. Poole.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Poole. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Kispert outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Dick, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Boucher for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Here's Dick. That one's good for 2. Dick's got 6 points. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Poole. Kispert outside. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Raptors trail by 11. Outside Dick. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Poole. Pass to Bagley.
Toronto foul. Davion Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the half. Kuzma outside. Kispert outside. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8 points now.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Yep, count it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Wizards leading by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Alan. Thanks. Pass to Kispert. Kuzma outside. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Boucher up top. And finished off by Boucher.
Now, Chris Boucher has great ability to run in transition as a big. You've got to keep up.
Toronto foul.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he makes a first. A line change here for Toronto. Good on both. Raptors trail by 11. Kicks it out to Barnes. Uncovered. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Barnes has gotten his first points in this one.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Kispert outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bay. Over Pirtle. Pirtle with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Washington making a change here.
Number 0. Bilal Coulibaly.
7 seconds left in the second period. It's quickly with a drive. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Shot's good by Sarr.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Right side Brogdon. Pass to Sarr. Here's the 3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 9-point game. Kicks it to Quickly. This one for 3. Washington with a rebound. Outside Brogdon. Bay outside. They set a pick. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. And now a 12-point Wizard lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Brogdon against Quickly. Sarr passes to Brogdon. From downtown, from deep, Brogdon!
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. And that one is hammered home.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Raptors trail by 9. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. No one near him. Valanciunas with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Pass to Sarr. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And stolen by Bay. Right side, Brogdon. The 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck and to the top. Nice finish.
A new lineup here for Washington.
Toronto foul.
56 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's his second.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Boucher on the screen. Olynyk for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Wizards leading by 13. Here's Carrington. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carrington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Poole. For 3. Deflected. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Olynyk for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Here's Carrington. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. Can't get it to drop. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Wizards, Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Carrington in at the 3. Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. Dick with it. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Raptors foul. Dick. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Boucher. Barnes comes in for Olynyk. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Abaji. And quickly subbed in for Mitchell. Wizards leading by 14. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Sarr. Here's Valanciunas. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Quickly passes to Pirtle from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Three-pointer Kispert connects from downtown.
Kispert have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Toronto making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Barnes a screen. Here's Dick. Off the mark there with a 3. Washington leading by 17. Here's Coulibaly. Offline with a 3. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Pass to Kispert. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Washington. Raptors on D. They trail by 14. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas. Hits the three-pointer.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
And it's Dick off the drive. Tries to save it. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the shot goes in.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. They lead by 17. Pass to Kispert. 4-3. It's rebounded by Dick.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Off target with the 3. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Coulibaly. Sinks it from distance.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors trail by 20. Takes the 3. The shot won't fall. The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Corey Kispert.
It's hard to think of a part of a game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Soft touch off the glass.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Outside Dick, stolen by Valanciunas. Right side, Koulibaly. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. From deep. The shot off that time. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd.
of this great league. Certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Koulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Bay in at the 3 spot. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brogdon. No good on the quick 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stewart, a screen for Harris. Sinks the triple.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Duran. Out to Hardaway. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. Here he goes. Pocket 6. Here's Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Out to Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Launches a 3. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
And he's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Bay. From the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jalen Duran. It's his first trip to the line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
When you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy of his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
Now, Koulibaly. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Sarr. Back to Brogdon. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He had a nice open look right there. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Here's Sarr, and there's the drive, and Sarr throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Cunningham sets a screen for Harris. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Stewart. Defense is right there. Harris goes inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Now, here's Brogdon. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Koulibaly. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. That's tipped. Harris kicks to Hardaway. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
He gets it up. The shot, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Carrington in at the small forward position.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Fontecchio following the basket by Corey Kispert. Fontecchio sets a screen. No good from Beasley. Wizards trail by 7. For 3, Kispert hands it from downtown. Kispert's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Reed a screen. Fontecchio passes to Thompson. Back to Fontecchio. Beasley for 3. And it's Beasley again missing. Wizards have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Ivy a screen on Kuzma. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Washington has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And here's Poole for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. A nice shot by Reed.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Poole. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Kuzma. He's covered by Fontecchio. Poole against Ivy. For 3, Kispert. Rebound, Detroit. They've held a 12-point lead early. Beasley outside. In the corner, Ivy with it. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now, here's Bagley. He has yet to score. Here's Poole now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
Beasley for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 5. Poole on the wing. With the drive. Pass to Kispert. A 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Now here's Kuzma. They swipe it. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Detroit, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Puts up a 3. No good from Beasley.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. Beasley dishes to Ivy. Thompson a screen on Poole. Shot clock at 6. Beasley for 3. Ivy, great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And chasing after the play. Nice work by Ivy getting in there and winning the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington. Covered by Beasley. For 3, Kispert. No good on that one. And that does it for the first half of play. Pistons lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Wow, you look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Duren. Then there's Harris. And it's Stewart in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for J.B. Bittenstaff as we begin the second half.
Well, good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Washington with the ball. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Coulibaly. Hardaway with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Back to Hardaway. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Hardaway has got 12 points in the game.
Hardaway Jr. needing to stay aggressive, and when he has nights like this, he'll pick it up.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Out to Hardaway for the 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming
going at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Wizards trail by 13. Brogdon the pass to Sarr. Off target with his three. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That is his first foul of the game. Now Cunningham. Out to Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. Hardaway passes to Harris. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brian, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the floor.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Reed kicks to Beasley. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Beasley. They get it again. Now Fontecchio. Beasley outside. Another shot. He gets it in there. Beasley's got 7 points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Kispert kicks to Kuzma. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. Back to Kispert. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Reed a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Beasley. Driving inside. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Beasley. And the Pistons lead by 14. Poole kicks to Kispert. Outside Bagley. Pass to Carrington. Wizards passing it around. And here is Poole. With his first shot attempt. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Ivy on the wing. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bagley, and it's Carrington in at the 3. And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Beasley outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Carrington.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Beasley inside, defended by Kispert. Beasley with the screen on Kuzma. Beasley outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Kuzma. Drives to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
Beasley with a clean look. Connects from three-point range. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Fontecchio. And the basket is good.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Here's Carrington. Here's the three. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons leading by 15. Thompson passes to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
For three, Kispert. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Beasley. Fontecchio sets a screen. Pass to Ivy.
2 minutes.
Fires the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Kispert. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Ivy. Beasley for 3. That one no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Poole kicks to Bagley. Shot left block. Poole on the wing. Ivy defending. And it's Carrington missing. Pistons leading by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those. But sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beasley in the post, defended by Kispert. And that one's good, Fontecchio.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
No good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they...
rebounds have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
So the Raptors starting 5. And at forward, it'll be Barnes and Olynyk. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And that one's good. Stewart.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Quickly. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Stewart, the pass to Durant. Back to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Barrett. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
It's Barnes on the wing. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Cunningham finds Hardaway. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Stewart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Barnes. Detroit with a rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And here's Harris outside. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Barrett with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pirtle in the post. Working on Durant. Here's Barrett. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Olynyk. Quickly from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. The 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Three-pointer Stewart. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Barrett against Cunningham. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Takes the 3. And there's Barrett on the assist by Pirtle. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
That one goes in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And here's Cunningham outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Quickly. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Pistons have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And he gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the paint. Here's Harris. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight and has been. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Paul Reed is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Thompson, then there's Ivy, and it's Beasley in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit starting the 2nd. Clock at 2. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Mark.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Fernando, first personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Here's Dick. Pass to Boucher. Outside, Brown. Back to Boucher. Clock at 6. Brown inside. Ivy defends. Brown can't hit. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Up top, Dick. He's guarded by Beasley. Knocks it loose from the stripe. Here's Fernando. He's guarded by Fontecchio. And that one, good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Dick with it. Beasley covers. Here's Boucher. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
A nice shot by Fontecchio.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Dick. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for
him. Beasley outside. Pass to Fontecchio. No good on the 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Now here's Dick. Second chance effort. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Brown, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Abaji. Finished off the break. Agbaji's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Holland, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Pistons trail by 7. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Reed over Boucher. Boucher with a double team. And there's a 3-second violation. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Pistons making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Raptors lead by 7. Brown passes to Dick. Poke loose. Beasley, that's good. Beasley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And it's Dick off the drive. Here's Fernando. Ivy defends. Good on the shot. Fernando's got 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Drops in the 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the floor.
Barrett with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Got a piece of it. Thompson against quickly. Thompson in the post. Buries it down low. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Count that bucket. 5 points in the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Thompson passes to Ivy. Gets it off. And it's...
There will be 2 minutes.
Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Director attention now to set up course. And get ready for the fan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And at forward, it'll be Barnes and Olynyk. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
The 3, Barrett. Duran with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Moore's checked in for the Pistons. About a minute played here in the second half. Quickly passes to Barrett. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. There's a screen. To the left side wing. Stewart finds Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
I love the energy from Cunningham inside. Pushing to get the bucket.
Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And yep, it's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Detroit has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Harris outside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And here's the fast break. Here's Quickly. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Moore. And he dunks it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. Detroit has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Brown passes to Boucher. From the arc. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Boucher. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. That's tipped. Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hardaway's checked in for Beasley. A minute 9 left in the third. Brown inside. Ivy defends. And the basket by Brown.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto ball.
Boucher outside. Brown against Ivy. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Hardaway on the wing. Guarded by Dick. Fontecchio, left side. It's tipped. Well, a careless foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he hits the first of three. Good on the second one. And he makes all three.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Dick, pass to Fernando. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Fontecchio goes in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Tobias Harris out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
No debate there. He got hammered.
In a moment, check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway. Three-pointer Stewart. Toronto grabs the miss. Bertle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly. Barrett's got 24.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Cunningham passes to Duren. Three-pointer Stewart. They get it back. Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Beyond the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Temples checked in for Quickly. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Raptors Raptors with some changes. Fernando's checked in for Olynyk, and it's Dick in for Temple. Detroit leading by 6. Thompson outside. Counted. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Inside, Hurdle. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Raptors with some changes. Olynyk comes in for Fernando and quickly subbed in for Dick. And he can't hit the second. On defense, the Raptors. Trailing by 8, Stewart outside. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
For 3, here's Harris. Counted from distance. And the Pistons lead by 11. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. There's Cunningham with the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors trail by 11. Olynyk finds quickly. The 3, Barrett. He can't hit that time. And now the Pistons in transition. And here's Cunningham outside. They get it again. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
From deep, Hurdle. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harris with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The 3 is up. Harris misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Fires from the corner. And again, Toronto, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pistons.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tobias Harris.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Out to the wing, 3-pointer Stewart. He drops it from range.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 3, here's Harris. Rebound, Toronto. Now Barnes. Pass to Olynyk to end the run. Can't hit that one. Pulls up for 3. Off the mark. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes pairs with Olynyk to make up the forward pair. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Koulibaly. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is honestly a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Out to the right wing. It's Brogdon on the wing. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Bucket is good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brogdon finds Koulibaly. There's a screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
No good for Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. And here is Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Barrett scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Pass to Koulibaly. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Wizards trail by 3. It's stolen by Barrett. Driving the lane, and Barrett slams it in.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Valanciunas with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Barnes with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Barrett against Valanciunas. It's good. Barrett's got 11 points.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Sarn. To the right side. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Toronto. They're on an 11-2 run. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Pass to quickly. Out to Barrett. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Out on the wings for him, it's Kispert and Kuzma. Rashawn Holmes out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Poole in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. So it's Toronto now, following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. They get it back. He can't get that one to fall. Wizards trail by 4. Fast break, here they come. Wow, drew the contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Dick. A new 14 for the Raptors.
Wizards foul.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Raptors leading by 3. Abaji, the pass to Fernando. Tick in the corner for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. He nails it, and we're tied up. Kispert's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Here's Dick. Second chance shot. It's Dick on the wing. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Poole. The shot's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside for Bagley. Bagley sends a screen for Kuzma. Count it.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Dick with it. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Yes, that goes in. Fernando's got his first 2 points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Kispert, the pass to Poole. Takes it inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Poole.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
1:52 left now here in the second. Here's Fernando. Pass to Dick. There's the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Dick's got 5 now.
3-point.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Kispert.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Poole kicks to Kispert. Dick comes with the double team. There's a good screen. It's stolen by Brown. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. From deep. Drills it from outside. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively while exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Dick with it. Defended by Kispert. Pass to Brown. Here's Fernando. Over to the left wing. Out to the wing. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Kuzma. And that one's good, Abaji. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Kispert, the pass to Bagley. Misses the 3. Now Dick. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. And so it's Toronto headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Corey Kispert.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. On the perimeter, it's Barrett and Barnes. Down in the block, the bigs will be Olynyk and Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the point guard.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
In the corner, it's Sarr. A three-pointer is right on target. Sarr's got 5.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And Barrett slams it in.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Koulibaly quickly covering, and Koulibaly gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Koulibaly. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Barnes dishes to Barrett. There's the try, and Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
There's a level of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon plays with. Boy, puts his head down and does so with a purpose.
Brogdon hits them both. Toronto with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Now, here's quickly. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Barrett. Barnes outside. Barrett kicks to Barnes. And the shot goes down.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level. Meaning, he can guard the opponent's best player. But he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Here's quickly, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
For 3, Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Olynyk. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Here's Valanciunas. Koulibaly with it. 6 to shoot. He takes it in, and he jams it with authority.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want, the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
4th team foul.
19 seconds left in the third. Poole finds Bagley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Wizards have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Raptors. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Holmes in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Kuzma outside. Driving in. The kick out to Poole. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter. Raptors leading by 9. Pass to Abaji. Here's Fernando. It's Dick on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Really left alone that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Abaji, the pass to Boucher. Here's Dick. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
First team.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Here's Dick. Brown outside. Fernando, the pass to Dick. Now Brown lets it go with a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Back to Poole. Rebound by the Raptors. Dick with it. Pass to Brown. Back to Dick. Boucher with the ball. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And that's 13 points for Grady Dick.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Blocking foul called on.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Sarr comes in for Marvin Bagley. Bays checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Koulibaly in for Kispert. Barrett kicks to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Valanciunas from outside the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Barnes. Barrett for 3. Barnes with it. Picked up by Poole. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 25 points. Here's Poole, and he uses the glass on the way.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Olynyk has the open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. Now Sarr. Pass to Poole. Now Sarr. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that 3-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
It's Barrett on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 7. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jordan Poole.
Into the lineup for your Wizards, number 50.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Brogdon. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, just find a way. Malcolm Brogdon stepping up in a big one.
Barnes outside. 17 seconds left in the 4th. Banked in off the glass. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
tonight, you got two teams that have struggled to find any sort of confidence.
You're right, B.A. And the thing that you want most is to find out where inspiration is going to come from. You don't want to rely on your coaching staff and use the coach's verbiage to get you going. Some player is going to stand up and stand out tonight. And like a weather vane, things can just shift. And with a win here tonight, a team could go on a little bit of a roll to reestablish some of their confidence for the rest of the season.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Tobias Harris out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. Now here's Hardaway. Stewart outside. The 3-ball. Hardaway, no good. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. And it's Coulibaly missing. Hardaway with it, picked up by Coulibaly. Another miss by Hardaway. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and you know, trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Harris' shot is good.
The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Brogdon, the pass to Bay. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Coulibaly.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Pass to Duren. Outside Hardaway. Duren, the screen. Cunningham outside. Stewart with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
1:58 left now in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma going inside. Outside Brogdon. Back to Kuzma. And stolen by Stewart. Valanciunas against Harris. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Harris on the wing. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Harris has got 6 points.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Outside Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Coulibaly with it. Now guarded by Duren. Bay from long range. The rebound by Detroit. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. Another 3 for Detroit.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Kuzma, the pass to Valanciunas. There's the screen by Kuzma. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his second basket on the night.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
There's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Cunningham. Harris, a screen on Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Pistons on top. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Thompson. Paul Reed is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Ivy in at the 1 spot. Here's Sarr. Kispert outside. From downtown, Thompson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 4. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that. But then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Ali. And the shot's good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Poole. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
Beasley outside. Pure from three-point range. Beasley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Wide open. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Thompson passes to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Fontecchio with a screen. Here's the 3. Sarr pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And here's Kispert from the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Reed on the wing. Ivy. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Poole. He's all alone. Wow, Poole up the floor in the blink of an eye.
Well, Poole does such a great job of reading and reacting to both things, not just the steal, but the score on the other end. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Beasley, that's good.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
Pass to Kispert. They set the pick. Offensive rebound.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
He buries it from 3. Fontecchio's got 5 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Three-pointer, Kispert drains the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Reed passes to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bagley. Back to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. And the Wizards with another 3. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Washington. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Bilal Coulibaly displaying his skills today.
Yeah, his stats may not jump out at you, but that's not the whole story.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Sadiq Bey, then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. And stolen by Cunningham. They push it up 4 on 3. And finished off by Stewart.
I wonder, Stewart, with that wingspan, just where you can throw lobs for him to still throw it down.
Takes a 3. Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Pistons leading. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the right side, look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Brogdon. Back to Coulibaly. To the right side. There's the 3. From deep, Brogdon.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Durant, the pass to Stewart. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Stewart's got 11 points.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Coulibaly. Back to Brogdon. Valanciunas sets a screen for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Harris against Bey. Stewart outside. Cunningham left side. Durant in the high post. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. Stewart outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Washington. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Valanciunas. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Brogdon. He has 6. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Detroit leading by 4. For 3, Hardaway. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Cunningham. Harris outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Stewart. Here's Hardaway. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Bay, good.
Yeah, Bay likes to get to that corner, get his feet set. He's ready to knock down 3 balls.
Stewart, the pass to Hardaway. Oh, got a piece of it. Kuzma against Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Back to Stewart. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. And the Wizards on the break for the lead. Crafty move. And Kuzma with the lay-in. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, staying ahead of the defense, Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
Durant finds Stewart. 4-3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Coulibaly. And it's all from 3-point range. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Stewart outside. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Kuzma. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Isaiah Stewart. He's feeling it tonight. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Paul Reed. Malik Beasley is out there with Ivy. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Count it. Good. Sarr's got his first points of the night.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Back to Reed. And they're on the break. Poole from long range. It's Poole on the wing. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The 3. Here's Sarr. Out to Bagley. Bagley, a screen on Beasley. 3-pointer, Kispert. Detroit with a rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivy passes to Reed. Fontecchio outside. Here's Thompson. Back to Fontecchio. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Offensive rebound. Bagley passes to Poole. Here's Carrington. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Pistons have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Beasley outside. Drills it from deep.
He's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Bagley passes to Sarr. Now Poole fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Beasley outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Wizards shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Sarr passes to Bagley. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
6 to shoot. And here's Kispert from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Fontecchio left side. Back to Thompson. Pass to Beasley. Picked by Reed. From behind the arc. Fontecchio outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. But that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Bagley with it. Now Fontecchio defending. Bagley passes to Kispert. Back to Bagley. Fires the three. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Beasley. Thompson passes to Beasley. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Fontecchio, rebound Washington.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And here's Detroit. Fontecchio left side. Fontecchio with a screen. Fires from deep. No good from three-point range. Kispert, right side. 4-3. He's off on that one. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Harris. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot.